Let's talk about Tuesday. What's up, my man?
I am protesting the conference finals by not participating in tonight's show. I'm here, but uh, it's a rough Tuesday.
Why is
It's been
that?
a rough week.
Why are we downtrodden?
There's nothing to even say. The Mavs are about to get swept. Goodbye, Luka. Goodbye, Boban. What I said before the playoffs started has come to pass. I told you the Warriors were going to be in the finals. It almost felt like they didn't even have any tough competition. Like, I don't even know who they played in rounds 1 and 2.
Well, it was the Nuggets in round 1.
Yeah, what a joke.
And then who did they play in round 2?
Memphis.
Yes.
They stunk.
And now the Mavs can't even win a game.
No Jamal Murray.
No Ja.
Ja Morant gets hurt. And Luka is the one-man band. I mean, I said for Dallas to win games in this series, Luka would have to go for like 35, and then Brunson and Finney-Smith would have to combine, or not Finney-Smith, Brunson and Dinwiddie would have to combine for 40 points. And in game 3, Luka had like 40, and Brunson and Dinwiddie combined for 43, I think.
Mm-hmm.
They had 83 points and they lost. They had like Reggie Bullock and Dwight Powell and whoever else went like 0 of 17 combined. You're just going to like waste a 40-point. I don't know. I bought into too much hype about year 4 Luka, playoff Luka. He can overcome anything.
Then the Warriors death ball, the Galactic Empire.
Not everybody can take a poorly outmanned squad all the way to the NBA Finals in their 4th year. So, Luka, I thought you were in that league, and it's clear you're not. Too many people constantly searching for the next LeBron James. There you go, Grizz. I put it in there for you.
However, we got to give credit. We got to give respect to this Mavs squad. Nobody.
No, we don't.
No. Yes, we do. Come on, Justin. I'm trying to find some positives here. I'm trying to
like the year after the bubble heat, total frauds, swept out of the first round. We thought we were getting a fire sauce, Diablo sauce matchup. We got nothing. Atlanta going to the Eastern Conference Finals last year, total frauds. Memphis, the number 2 seed, what a record, frauds. Phoenix, the number 1 seed, 64 wins. We have the point guard, frauds. He's won everywhere. What a winner. Winner of what? Of being a scumbag, of constantly flopping, of constantly throwing people to the ground, of constantly nickel and diming his way to wherever he is. No, I had enough of that guy. Frauds. I told you before, there was nobody, I knew no players on this roster for Dallas. Frauds. Here we are. Luka needs help. At least Luka's not in Cleveland where they think bringing in a 40-year-old has-been will help get him over the top next year. So perhaps Mark Cuban can bring in some decent talent around Luka, some defensive help.
They've got some real good draft picks in the next few years.
Well, we'll find out about that.
Or they've got high draft picks.
I don't want draft picks. Bring in established stars. Don't waste more years of Luka's prime.
You want them to win
with
now.
Draft picks. Well, and I'd like them to win in the next, 3 to 4 years, not, there's draft picks. So by the time Luka's in year 8, 9, 10, maybe they'll be good. No. 5, 6, 7. Come on. Get something for this kid.
It's funny.
Your big thing was to bring in Porzingis, and then you jettisoned him because he was a joke. And now he will wither away in Washington as a wizard for some odd amount of time.
I find it hilarious that our most accurate predictions came from when we just previewed the teams that we should be rooting against.
Yes.
Our nightmares are becoming reality. That
if you just the same thing with basketball, with March Madness. If you picked your entire bracket based off of which teams you want to lose the most, Duke, UNC in the Final Four, are you kidding me? Disgusting. Nobody needs that. Oh, the Cameron crazies. Who cares? Just go away already. I'm sick of hearing about you, looking at you. It doesn't matter if it's Tuesday in December and it's a game between Texas Tech and Piedmont. Well, I got to hear about Duke or UNC. I'm sick of it. I don't want to hear about it. It's bad enough that we have to endure the freaking Warriors winning. We have to listen to Reggie Miller just slob all over them as it occurs. Dude, enough. I can't stand you. Used to be likable. You're not anymore. Jalen Rose used to be likable. You're not anymore. You're just have become, we should do another bracket for most insufferable TV personalities.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do it. Just for NBA, just NBA.
NBA, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be that big of a bracket. I mean, it probably would be. I know somebody else already does one similar to that, where a past winner has been one Keith Olbermann, who once they win, they're retired from being entered in the next year because, no one's ever going to top Keith Olbermann as being insufferable. So I don't know. I just I can't even stand to listen to these people anymore. Every time somebody touches the ball or does anything, oh, just the greatness of Steph Curry. He had made 3 3-pointers and they were talking about oh, that's just what you're going to get from him. The daggers. I'm it's not like he's up to 7 or 8 in the game. He's at 3. Can we just pump the brakes? Wait till he hits 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. But
see, Justin,
when he makes one, when he's 1 of 11, they're oh, that's why you just can't ever count him out. Because he goes 1 of 11. When he has a bad game, say he has a bad game. Don't unless you're Reggie Bullock, you can go 1 of 11. Come on.
That's okay. And I think that's what makes it a little even more infuriating is the way the Warriors are winning. Andrew Wiggins just detonates in game 4, just goes off.
The guy was a no-name scrub, got drafted number 1 overall. Thank goodness he got traded for Kevin Love so the Cavs could win a title, but he was a bum. And the Warriors somehow traded D'Angelo Russell for Andrew Wiggins. And now all of a sudden he's undeservedly voted as an all-star starter. But who is this? No matter who it is, I'm so sick of it. I had enough. I don't care about them. This series is over. The only good thing about this series is that it's on NBA on TNT, and they ruined that for us by only having it be 4 games. So I just wanted 3 more times to have Chuck, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ. But alas, the Warriors, you've ruined this season. You've ruined NBA on TNT. There's nothing they can't ruin for me.
And soon they'll be ruining the finals for both of us.
I
as they effortlessly
If the Heat don't make the
dismantle
finals, I'm not
whatever
watching.
team.
If the Heat don't make the finals, I'm not watching. And if we even have a show, I have nothing to say because I'll have no knowledge.
We'll just put out written text. we'll
I'm
just
done. I
we'll
think
just put out the show notes.
if the Heat don't make the finals, I think our show is gonna. We'll just start previewing next season. NBA draft.
Worst commentators.
I still have a list.
What happened to Rachel Nichols?
Yes, where in the world is Rachel Nichols? I also have a long list from 2 years ago on my phone of the worst hairline in the NBA. And some of these players may no longer be in the NBA, and some of them may have surgically repaired their hairlines. But I have not forgotten, and I will find all the pictures and all the names. So if you have a bad hairline,
that could be our finals boycott.
Or have ever had a bad hairline in an NBA game, I will have found it, and we will be discussing worst hairlines in the NBA.
Nice. So enough of the Western Conference Finals. Enough of the Western Trae Young. Enough of the Western Conference Finals.
Stephen A. Smith, don't think I forgot about you, even though you're you're just a commentator.
Throw him in the mix. So no more Western Conference Finals in the evil Galactic
Landry
Empire.
Shamet.
That is Golden State. You're really passionate about that topic, Justin. Let's keep it moving. Keep it moving.
LeBron, KD.
We still have an Eastern Conference Finals, which, by the way, is 2-2. It's knotted up, despite how ridiculously lopsided these like weird ass lackluster games have been. It's a 2-2 series.
The closest game was
6
game
points.
3 when the Celtics had to come back from being down 26 points. They got it to within 1 before just giving it up. Like, I don't even care about this series anymore. They've made me disinterested because it is like not even enjoyable to watch. Every night, 2 or 3 new people are hurt and not playing. Like all of a sudden, Tyler Hero is just in MC Hammer pants on the sidelines, and Marcus Smart is out every other game, but he can play in between. What is that? You can play or you can't play. I don't need halvesies. I don't need every other night. Jimmy Butler is now out half the time. And why is Al Horford all of a sudden playing like he's like 24 in the prime of his life? Where is this coming from? Somebody needs to test him. He's definitely on something. And there's definitely something fishy going on with Al Horford because he has been a bum for a long time. And now like he's old and decrepit and all of a sudden is just like dominating. Is it because he's playing against Bam Adebayo, who's 6'9", and then the next guy that comes in at center is like 6'4"? He's getting guarded by PJ Tucker. Like, I'm confused.
Just listen to this stat line. This is absurd. This is from game 4. Al Horford, 33 minutes, goes for 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 blocks, and 33 points. Like this dude, I don't know how he's getting these buckets, but he's doing it. And then what? Game 3, I want to go back and look at Bam's.
Well, it's a good thing the Sixers didn't keep him around to back up Embiid. Who's their backup center? Didn't you have Andre Drummond for a minute? Did he then go to move to Brooklyn in the James Harden deal?
DeAndre Jordan.
Oh, DeAndre Jordan. Goodness gracious. They all start to blend together. DeAndre Jordan, Andre Drummond, Jahlil Okafor. Have yourself a day, Sixers fans.
I think what's just wild, whenever we were previewing this series, we figured like, okay, Tatum and Butler are basically going to cancel each other out, right? And then it's just wild to see in the last few games, especially how little of an impact Jimmy Butler has had. And then there was even like, I think in the game when game 3 when Bam Adebayo went off, like even without Butler, like Jason Tatum put up a putrid stat line. It's just this is so bizarre how not only the outcomes of each of these games, but who is contributing to the scoring or the lack thereof. It's just I absolutely don't know what to make of this series. I feel like it's just a
I could tell you what to make of this series. Both teams thought that they would have gone fishing by now, but instead they're here and they're like, we should be on vacation. I don't want to be still playing basketball. Why did we beat Philly? Why did we beat the Bucks? I don't know. Why did you deprive us of 7 games of Giannis and Embiid, and instead I get this filth where every other night I have to deal with a massive blowout, and then every other night in between I have to deal with the Warriors winning. This is just disgusting. This is one of the worst set of conference finals I've experienced in a long time, because these games between Golden State and Dallas, for the most part, haven't been close.
We had first round matchups that were more entertaining than these either of these series have been.
Just give me Grand Theft Alvarado. The 1 seed and the 8 seed was more competitive out west.
Wild, man. Absolutely wild. Well, I think that just about wraps it up. That's all we got, my man.
When you're down to just 2 series being played, wait till the finals are here and nobody even cares because it's Golden State and Boston.
Lowest viewership in the last. No, but that's the thing, because Golden State fans are some of the most annoying and just like persnickety fans in the league. It's going to be, record viewership once again. All of Boston, all the Northeast, the sad deprived souls that only have these sucker dynasties to root for are going to come out in droves, and it's I can't stand fans of either fan bases. I'm literally like, I want Miami to win this so bad.
So I really hope Miami wins, but think of this: of all the great players and teams assembled to be coached by one Doc Rivers, and the Boston Celtics could win a title before he does, with all the greats that have been thrown at his feet. These are the depths I will go to find any solace in the fact that there could possibly be a Boston Golden State matchup, and how I'm going to have to begrudgingly root against the Warriors to lose more than I'm rooting against Boston to lose. And for that, I'm truly disgusted.
Well,
is there anything going on with Taco Bell? I mean, we each had a Mexican pizza lately. They had brought back the toasted cheddar chalupa, which is just a chalupa shell baked with cheddar cheese on the outside. It's just fire. It's just the best thing going right now. Go to Taco Bell, get a toasted cheddar chalupa. How about this? I know you've experienced this. Can you talk to your buddies at the Taco Bell and tell them to call the manager at my Taco Bell and be like, hey,
and tell them how to make the Mexican pizza?
Hey, when one person is in the dining room, maybe you should give them some attention and serve them or take their order or make their food, rather than ignoring them and trying to go through 30 cars in a line that never ends in the drive-thru.
Did you order through the app?
No, a totally empty dining room. Only person in the building other than the workers. Just make my stuff so I can leave. I don't care if you get 1 or 2 cars or 3 cars to go through, but to feel as though you have to clear the whole drive-through line, cars keep coming. I literally had to wait for like 15 to 20 cars to go through. It's insane.
So I'm with you, Justin, that these are tough times for the Taco Bell loyal. I put in order through the app, couldn't do pickup, like I couldn't do in-store pickup, had to do drive-through, pull up, line out the wazoo. Didn't have the time to do it, had to keep going, eat somewhere else. But two critical
Did you get a
mistakes.
refund on your stuff?
Yeah, I did. I canceled the order. And
But that's what I don't understand. That there's all this push for convenience, and
but
it's
here's
less
the thing,
convenient
Justin.
for everybody involved.
Here's the thing. Two critical mistakes. Number one, you didn't order through the app. You got
That's
it.
not a critical mistake. I'm never going to order through the app anymore. I've done it before, and now I'm in
You
protest because
have to order through
no,
the
you don't.
app. Yes, you do. You have
No.
to order through the app because then it's in the system and it gets prioritized instead of waiting like a fool in the
How does it get
restaurant. to actually be
prioritized over
helped.
what? Does it get prioritized over people in the drive-through line?
It does.
I don't think so.
Yes, it
Not
does.
if you have to go through the drive-through line to get it.
You don't have to. You can put it in online and pick it up in store.
Not if you're not allowed.
If yours
You
was
literally
open.
just told me the story that makes this not work.
But if what I normally do is I order on the app, tap, I'm here, walk into the store, ready within a minute. And I'm picking that up. I'm picking that up
I have
faster
done
than
that. I've
everyone
ordered on the app and I say, I am here. I walk inside and they haven't started making it yet because I just told them I am here.
I also
So you have to
I'm
lie to
here
them
5
and you
minutes
have to
before.
order it, tell them I am here, and then drive to the store and it will be ready when you get there. But it's all a sham. I need human to human interaction. I'm not ordering on the app. I'm not getting this. No. Taco Bell will cave to my demand.
This is
Take care of the dining room
This
customer.
is not just a Taco Bell. This is like the whole industry is shifting.
If I wanted to be treated like a drive-through customer, I would go through the drive-through.
But this is COVID related. This is just people being antisocial related. That the whole restaurant industry
now
is
that this is
catering
out here
to people to not come into a store.
Now that
So
this
they're
is out here,
prioritizing everyone who's not in the store first over people who are actually going in, regardless of how you order.
It's all crap.
Drive-through is supreme. The first class is drive-through. Everyone else is peasants.
Even if you order on the app,
everyone else is economy. Even if you order in the app and wait to hit that I'm here button when you physically walk through the store. But we both know you hit that thing, you hit that, John, 5 minutes, maybe even a couple minutes more before you're there. So that the worst thing that happens is it's there ready for you. And you walk in like, yeah, you Justin. Yep, it's me. Thank you. But dark days, man. The store by me, short-staffed. Don't have enough people to even do in-person dining. It's a sad day. On that note,
COVID has ruined a lot of things, but the experience at Taco Bell is tier 1.
Well, we're going to end on a positive note here, Justin. One glorious experience that COVID will not ruin for us is NBA on TNT. We still have
the Warriors will ruin that by sending them home in a sweep instead of letting us enjoy this.
We still have at least tonight's game to watch, and we get to see their gone fishing send off for the Mavs. And fingers crossed, the Boston Celtics.
Well, we won't have a gone fishing for that because
it'll be over.
The show will be over. And they won't be on air for the elimination of the Boston Celtics.
Mm.
So here's to next week having much more energy with a Miami Heat trip to the finals under our belts, hopefully.
Yes. And
otherwise, if you thought this week was bad, Just wait.
So, so different outcome, different scenarios here. Scenario is our totally unbiased Heat will win it all final previews, where we just come up with all the reasons why Golden State needs to lose, or we have a Celtics Warriors preview where we like, I don't even know what we're gonna do in that preview other than basically just ranking like how much we despise both teams. Like,
I mean, I don't. Do I need to go there? Maybe I'm not. I mean, whatever. Never mind. If it comes to that, I'll think about it.
well, let's root for Mavs to at least take one against the Warriors, so we can enjoy a little
All
bit
you
more.
need is one to start.
That's
One to
right.
get the dominoes falling. They
Why
could go
why,
4 straight here.
why
I mean,
not?
not if they're
Why
shooting air
not
balls,
Luca
but
to do it? Why not Luca?
not when Reggie Bullock is throwing up air balls all over the court.
All right, man. Until next time.
Yo quiero taco ball.
Mas.